Welcome to the City of Angels and Dignity Health Sports Park for the final day of what has been an epic season of the World Rugby Sevens Series. Today we get a tournament winner and a season champion. Which leaves us with a quarterfinal draw that looks like this. Australia taking on Kenya, Fiji against USA, Samoa and Argentina, New Zealand against Ireland. No place for the Blitz box in the top 8.
Nice take. There's Corey Toole, sets off on a run. Billy Meeks feeds it. Toole just puts on the motors. And Corey Toole in full flight. Australia's leading try scorer adds to his record.
Toole came off the bench in this one. We'll see what part he has to play in the rest of this tournament, but just spots a huge gap in front of him and then knows he has the pace to go around the sweeper. Doesn't even look at him. He's just running to the corner, knowing he has what it takes, and then able to round and go in under the post and cap off this performance for Australia. And it's been a strong one.
It's on the scoreboard, 7 points to 0 Fiji. Strike first! Plucked out of the air. Joseva Talatholo. Fiji ball at its best.
Right out of the top drawer for Fiji. Little dink, about 10 meters, and the big man just plucks it out of the sky, stretches those long legs.
3 or 4 minutes, they have not had hands on ball, and that is a ball into space. Wonderful whole run from Scanlon, and Paul Scanlon puts Samoa in front.
As we saw yesterday, when these men get their tails up, they are lethal.
Argentina pile in. Advantage just called over. Samoa with 6 in their line. A player down the stretch, the try. Matias Osatsuk under the posts as well for Argentina. Nice ball and some space to snipe away here for Samoa. Ball back in field for Scanlon straight up the middle. And they'll go from defence to attack and win it to reach a semi-final again.
Look how much that means to those men. They scraped and clawed every inch, worked their way back just to punch the ball out so Argentina couldn't secure the win.
Out to the midfield, Lewis Oman on the field. Yeah, New Zealand looking very confident on the ball. Everyone playing their roles. Amanaki Nicole, the provider again. And a really nice moment for Lewis Oman, a man who made his debut. We talk about the experience of this team, his debut back in Hong Kong in 2015. Great to see him back in the black jersey again.
Lewis Orman finishing it off, but came from their defence. New Zealand, firstly over that 2-minute yellow card period, then they got their hands on the ball. Simple, working the Irish defenders around. And New Zealand go in to extend this lead, and they'll book their spot in the semi-final.
James Turner is there. He fires it in the field, but it goes to Fiji. Now they're going to break out on that far side. Nathungo puts his head down. Wasia Nathungo, open space. The chase is coming. And it is Fiji as they fly. What a start in the Cup semi-final.
Oh, and that is rugby sevens at its best. 1 second you think Australia are in. All they need is that final pass. Unable to get it off. Throw a loose pass, and Fiji, if you give them a sniff of a chance, they will take it. Wasia Nathungo better than probably anyone else.
Because now Fiji have a chance. This is where they love to play the game of sevens. It's loose, it's ragged, it's Fijian rugby. It's the only way they know. Looking to loop back inside. Temba's there. Rasaku, the smile. Dancing through. Kaminiali, Rasaku. It is scintillating from Fiji. They will go to the Cup final with that score.
Matavao, Malani Matavao. Ball up to the line from Scanlon, just steps inside the tackle, twists the New Zealand defence inside out, and scores to give Samoa some breathing room.
Samoa strikes again on the power play.
He's gonna go himself, the captain Sione Molia, running around under the posts, and the conversion is needed now for New Zealand to win it. And that is a double thumbs up for New Zealand.
Josh Turner. Behind the back pass to Dietrich Roach, who goes on the outside. Roach! Too hard to stop. And this Aussie Sevens side turn it on in the bronze medal game.
And Australia just creeping closer to that elusive series title. Dietrich Roach has been such an important player for them all season long. Top point scorer in the world this year so far. And Dietrich Roach, and crucially, able to get around near the post, so he should be able to stretch this to a 21-7 lead and put Australia 2 converted tries up with 3.5 minutes to go.
You wanted a Hollywood ending, you get it. It is a classic to finish the HSBC World Sevens Series champions. Waisia Nafungu in the blue of Fiji, and Sione Molia, the black of New Zealand. New Zealand against Fiji. Fiji piling forward early on, arms free, offload is good, tackle is made. New Zealand having a scramble, what pace, what power, what a start for Fiji.
Wow, 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 wow. These men just play on another level, the speed.
There is McGarvey Black again. Flicks a ball for Ware, and it's opened up for Regan Ware, who accelerates away. A yawning gap created, came open, and Regan Ware puts New Zealand in front.
Beautiful left foot magic by McGarvey Black. 2 quick left foot steps, a little out the back pass to Regan Ware, and opens the floodgates for New Zealand's second try. Regan Ware reads the offload lane and charges home for New Zealand's second try in this final.
Feeds the scrum, McGarvey Black tries to scrab, and away it goes for Fiji again. Ball through the hands, Sautaranga, who was stopped in his tracks. Not this time. Fiji hit back once more. Just over a minute to play. 21 plays 21, and Regan Ware tears off and throws a massive ball wide for Leo. Moses Leo skips through the tackle, charges around to put New Zealand back in the lead. Moses Leo has had all sorts of injury problems himself, has worked hard to get in here, and he's just put New Zealand back in front. New Zealand are the champions in Los Angeles. They have had to wait and wait and wait, and finally they get to taste the glory. What a final it was between 2 outstanding teams. Our final standings, look how close it was. 2 points, Australia over South Africa, another 2 back to Fiji, and then Argentina right in the mix. These players never cease to amaze us. The series continues to give. Champions in Los Angeles, New Zealand. For the first time ever, Australia is the HSBC World Rugby Sevens Series champions 2022, a moment in history in Australian rugby.